Hello everyone, welcome back to another video by McDonald Bullion. For this video guys, I'm going to be discussing why you need to be really cautious when buying silver. And that comes with bullion, collectibles, how much should you have, how much do people think that you should have before you should slow down or stop altogether. We're going to cover those topics in today's video. Firstly, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that's subscribed to the channel. We are almost hitting that 2,000 subscriber mark, the big milestone, which I'm looking forward to hitting. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone. A big thank you again to the Stack Collector for sending me, and from Cy the Soundman for sending me this bar right here, the Celebration bar, which I won on the Stackers Social giveaway that happened. Cy the Soundman did a competition on that, a little duck race, and I won it. So I'm super thankful to receive that really nice bar there. But discussing how much silver should you own? How much do you need before you need to stop? Well, the thing is with silver stacking purely, there's loads of different reasons why people do it. From my experience, I firstly started to save money with buying silver, and I looked at all the benefits that silver has, it being potentially underpriced, under 50% of its all-time high, the upsides that it has with the industry and vehicle sector. I've seen lots of different collectibles with silver go up hugely in price. A thing that stands out in my mind especially is the 2019 Una and the Lion 2-ounce coin, which was sold for £180, and that is massive for collectors. Now they're going in the thousands of pounds. And the spot price on that is only going to be 2 ounces worth of silver, but really we value it a hell of a lot more. So why is that? Well, it depends on what people are willing to pay for a coin. When it comes to silver, if you're buying purely on the weight, you've got things such as rounds and other low-cost silver bullion coins, or even junk silver, and you can buy it close to spot. Or if you're in the UK, then unfortunately we've got VAT applied to the products unless you purchase it from a private seller. Well, how can you trust a private seller? Depends on who you go to. There's lots of different places like Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, or Stackers Social, which has a marketplace where the stackers tend to sell some silver. If you're looking to buy it, just make sure that the person you're buying from is genuine, or you know them and you know you're willing to send money to them and they're going to send you the item. Otherwise, you run the risk of losing money, or even at worst, receiving fake items. Now, that's not to say that people that's going to send you silver in the post is going to send you fake items, because that's not from my experience. But usually if you do your due diligence and do your background checks and just make sure who you're buying from is genuine, you've got nothing to worry about. That can be a really good way to buy silver. And so when you purchase silver as a stacker at the lowest possible premium, then sometimes people will overstack. And what I mean by overstacking is they buy too much silver. And a common theme I find with silver stacking, gold stacking, is this can be very addicting. This can be a good addiction for some, potentially, if it comes to saving money that you would perhaps spend on something else. But sometimes we can go a little bit overboard with it. I know I have in the past. I'm guilty of it. And it's just something you've got to be careful of. A couple of years ago, I noticed that I was buying a bit too much, so I slowed down for a few months just to calm down and just reassess, and that's when I bought numismatic coins and gold coins and things like that. So it's all about how much you're able to pay without going, let's say, either in debt, or if you're buying too much and you're strapped for cash, then you don't want to sell it back to the LCS or back to the dealer for half the price of what you paid for it. A lot of these coins and collectibles, they go for like £30-35. So you don't want to be selling it back to them for £18-19, because it's not why I would think you would get into stacking in the first place. Stacking silver in general is a long-term goal. Unless you're looking at collectibles and things, and it's not so much investing or hedging against inflation, it's very much the enjoyment that you get from stacking or collecting different silver pieces. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of like a hybrid mode. I like gold and silver stacking. I like collecting it as well. I like collecting all the nice different pieces, especially since in the last 2 years I've been doing it. The longer I go on, the more I appreciate the old numismatic coins and the new collectibles, the lower mintages. And the collectible series is, this bar in front of you is a PAMP a 1 ounce rabbit coin. It's not mine. I've got to send it back to Tavex Bullion, but that's just an example of some of the collectible pieces which people might like, but it comes with a premium. £47 for that bar when you can buy a round or a silver bullion coin for £25. It might not make sense to some people. Now, it depends on what type of stacker or collector you are. But how much is enough? How much should you stack? Well, typically the most common theme I find when with what investors and financial advisors and things say is usually around about 5 to 10% of your portfolio. I suppose those that are giving the information will recommend 5 to 10%. And that's if you're investing in stocks and shares and ISAs and, other things as well. But the good thing about stacking silver, and there is no set amount, people will usually set a goal of 100 ounces, let's say. And then when you hit that, you'll say, well, I'm going to go for more. I think for me, I'm not going to set a target for me to get. So I'm not going to set myself and say I'm going to get 100 ounces or 500 ounces. I'm just going to try and pick up little and often what I can afford and everything. I don't have, the funds to purchase gold and lots of silver bullion because my finances just won't cover that. So I think at the moment I'm doing my Morgan dollar series, which I'm trying to do a date run of Morgan dollars. I'm also looking at collectibles. So whenever I see something I like, I will pick it up, but I'm not going to buy, loads and loads of different Archangel bars or, bullion just for the sake of it, or, trying to cover the funds from elsewhere or using all my cash, because it wouldn't be a good thing for me. And so you just need to be really, really careful. Just when it comes to silver stacking, gold stacking, it can be good, especially with saving money, but you just have to go at your own pace. Everyone's going to be different. Someone who might not even have £30 to spend on a silver bullion coin per month, do it every 6 months, do it every 3 months, do with what, your money allows you to do. Or even if you can't afford 1 ounce bullion coins, look at junk silver. 3p coins cost £2 to £3 in the UK. They're really cheap and you can do date runs. There's loads of options out there. The good thing I like about silver stacking is if you've got a very small budget, you can collect junk silver and that's still going to be silver and sterling. So you can still get into it. But for the really serious and the people that want to put money into it, there's loads of options for them as well. They can get bigger bars, bigger silver bars, more collectible pieces. You've got proof coins, collectible coins, rounds, bars, all sorts of different stuff. So the point I'm trying to make is go at your own pace. Don't go all in on silver because that's not a good thing to do. Personally, how I view it, go with what your finances allow and the enjoyment. But once it starts impacting other aspects of your life, just reassess. There's no FOMO, there's no fear of missing out. It's always going to be here. If you need to take a little break, take a little break. But if you've got the funds and you're happy and you're setting a goal and you can stick to it and you're not, making problems elsewhere, then go for it. I know it's my 50p and everything and everyone's different. It's your money. It's entirely up to you. But it's just something that I've seen, which I just wanted to let you all know and sort of express my views about it. But I want to thank you all for listening in on this video. If you are interested, we've just opened up memberships for the channel. A link's going to be in the description and in the comment section below. If you are interested, I'm releasing member-only videos at the moment. I've got a couple on there. Most of my videos are going to be free, but if you do want to support the channel a little bit extra, then there's the option for that. But there's no obligation. You can if you want. But thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and if you stayed up until this point, because it tells YouTube that you like this content, and subscribe for more gold and silver stacking videos as well. But thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next one.